Today, we will be celebrating, remembering, acknowledging, and admiring the achievements of our institution. So coming up next is a detailed annual report of our school activities performed throughout the preceding year. And for that, may I request Mrs. Ashabia ma'am and Ms. Ramani Esther ma'am to do the honors of explaining the annual presentations.
Good evening to one and all. Respected Chairman, Captain Gopinath Dayalan Sir, respected correspondent Vijay Shanti Gopinath ma'am, esteemed chief guest, Mr. A.J. Ravikumaran, our guests of honor, principal ma'am, vice principal ma'am, fellow teachers, parents, and dear students. Education is a passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. It is an enduring tradition to take time to pause and turn around to look at the fruitful year gone by, achieving both the expected and the unexpected while setting various milestones and then synergizing ourselves to move ahead to face the challenges in the coming year with a positive attitude. It gives us immense privilege and a sense of gratitude to present before you the annual report for the academic year 2022-2023. The report gives a brief insight about how the school functioned during the current year in the academic and co-curricular areas and the roadmap to how the school would surge ahead for the next academic year. Let's begin with the achievements of the year.
One of the milestone achievements of the year that we witnessed was the grand inauguration of Kidzee International School. The chief guest of the event was Mr. T.M. Anbarasan, Honorable Minister of Rural and Cottage Industries. In his address, our chairman, sir, spoke about the new venture and his mission and vision to bring an international level of education. Our correspondent, ma'am, also elaborated on the significance and uniqueness of the international curriculum. As you can see, it was a memorable occasion that was cherished by all in attendance. Now we move on to our achievements in sports. The school has always been taking initiatives to get the best talent in the sports arena. We have consolidated the sports activities after school, where the school has tied up with professional coaches for basketball, skating, and tennis to coach our children. The sports program helps us in identifying talent in particular sports to give more exposure to the students. Some of our achievements are: in September, our football team participated in a Chennai zonal competition held at Perungudi. Our team came out with flying colors and won the competition for the under-9 category. In November, Danish of grade 4 won a state-level chess tournament conducted by Kamaraj College, Tuticorin. He was awarded by the Honorable Minister of Social Welfare and Women Empowerment, Ms. P. Geeta Jeevan. Girls from higher grades participated in a district-level throwball tournament at Sacred Heart Higher Secondary School, which was organized by the Chengalpet Throwball Association. Our girls secured the 4th position. Our skaters from grades 1 to 9 participated in an intra-school skating championship, which took place at Mars Skating Academy, which is in Mambakam. This championship took place in January of this year, and our participants won medals for their exceptional performance.
The Olympiad exams are competitive exams held nationally and worldwide and encourage students from similar academic disciplines and levels to compete and allowing them to evaluate their knowledge and awareness of the subject. The Olympiad exams that were conducted in our school were the International Math Olympiad, the International English Olympiad, National Science Olympiad, International General Knowledge Olympiad, International Cyber Olympiad, and International Social Science Olympiad. The international rank holders for International English Olympiads are Tanya J. of Grade 2, International Rank 1, Samiksha Satapathy of Grade 3, International Rank 4, Sai Janini of Grade 4, International Rank 4, Navi S. of Grade 3, International Rank 8, and Laksha Joy of Grade 4, International Rank 10. The international rank holder for NSO is Samiksha Satapathy of Grade 3, International Rank 5. The international rank holders for IMO are Kanishk Vasant TS of Grade 1, International Rank 3, Prithwik Nandan of Grade 3, International Rank 3, Sujin NS of Grade 3, International Rank 5, Manoj Madhav G of Grade 4, International Rank 5, Muhammad Aham Khan of Grade 3, International Rank 6, and Dashwin G of Grade 1, International Rank 10. The students were honored with gold medals and prizes for excelling in the examination. Now we move on to the updates in school infrastructure. This year, the school saw some exciting new additions as we have upgraded our infrastructure facilities. As we prioritize sports and physical fitness for our students, we have added a mini football ground to our campus. We also have a physics lab, chemistry lab, and biology lab. We also added a CREA lab to our infrastructure. CREA is a STEM learning design thinking program which centers around the students' different learning styles and interests. The program introduces the latest technologies and applications to students and incorporates the STEM approach when working on technical projects.
Our school office bearers were officially sworn in at a very impressive investiture ceremony on 15th August 2022. The school cabinet was led by our head boy, Akshay Amarnath of Grade 9, and head girl, Joshika G of Grade 8. The ceremony began with the guard of honor for the chief guest, followed by a colorful march past. The office bearers were briefed about their responsibilities. An excellent performance was put up by the students, which was followed by a cultural program. The school also organized a number of cultural activities throughout the year to encourage team spirit and discipline among students. Our school organized an inter-school competition, MLZS Viveka, in September. Our students, along with children from other schools, participated in a number of activities pertaining to art, culture, literature, science, technology, and environment. Many won prizes and brought laurels to the school. A number of intra-house competitions were conducted by the school throughout the year pertaining to Indian classical music, solo dance, drawing, poem recitation, mono acting, jewelry making, debating, stand-up comedy, and code game to encourage team spirit and understanding of culture among students.
Along with that, intra-house sports competitions like football and basketballs were held to foster long-term relationships between students if they have similar goals or objectives in mind and if they have sufficient sportsmanship about them. The project day was held in the month of January. The students came forward with new creative ideas and models on topics given separately for every class. Many new concepts regarding robotics, the designing of drones, games, future cities, new energy concepts were showcased by the students. Our students are given an opportunity to learn and practice Taekwondo under the guidance of trained experts. In December, our Taekwondo students attended a belt exam to test their progress. The students sported much confidence and vigor during the event. Also in December, our students took part in a freestyle skating event under the guidance of trained experts. The event proved to be a fitness booster while showcasing the students' skating skills. It was enjoyed by all participants and spectators.
It has been remarked, the world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page. The school had organized a one-day field trip for the students. The students of primary classes were taken to the Birla Planetarium and Vandalur Zoological Park. While the students of grades 5, 6 and 7 were taken to VGP Marine Kingdom. The students of grades 8 and 9 were taken to the Egmore Museum. Overall, it was a great exposure for the students from an education perspective, especially in the areas of history and culture. Every academic year, training seminars and orientation programs are conducted for teachers and students to improve and implement innovative ideas in teaching learning practices, as well as to take the students beyond their current level of learning. This year too, the teachers participated in all the mandatory workshops by CBSE. Online counseling for the students was also done. In November, our students attended a 3-day UAV and drone workshop at JPR College. The students had an exposure to explore, assemble, and learn the techniques being used in launching drones.
A number of activities and functions were organized throughout the year to ensure a better personality development among students, as we believe that each child is unique and possesses inherent potential. Celebrating festivals are also an integral part of the students' development. All national and religious festivals are celebrated throughout the year to educate the children about the rich cultural and religious heritage of India. These events sensitize the students towards living in harmony in a diverse society and encourage them to pay respect to the customs and traditions of all the religious communities. We celebrated important international days such as World Book Day, Earth Day, and Yoga Day. We also celebrated religious festivals such as Vinayaka Chaturthi, Janmashtami, Diwali, Christmas, and Pongal. We also celebrated national festivals such as Independence Day, Children's Day, and more recently, Republic Day. Various activities and competitions were conducted by school where again the students participated enthusiastically. To add to the array of celebrations, we also celebrated Founders Day on 10th February 2023, wherein a total of 15 teams from different schools participated in the Founders Day tournament. Our envisages students bagged prizes in throwball and basketball. Our Mount Literans are completely engaged in after-school sports activities such as football, basketball, and tennis. Focusing on much more than physical fitness, the after-school program aims to help children develop physical literacy and the confidence to try new sports. Co-curricular activities are meant to bring social skills, intellectual skills, moral values, personality progress, and character appeal to students. Since co-curricular activities are merged with academics, it ensures the students get to learn effectively. To promote the competitive spirit and to bring out the talent of the students, they are encouraged to participate in various co-curricular activities like skating, classical dance, art and craft, keyboard, and western dance.
All the good work of the school has been possible with the cooperation of our highly qualified and dedicated faculty. Our sincere thanks to the management committee of our school for their able guidance and encouragement. Every aspect, action, and decision at Mount Litera Zee School is governed by a single simple principle: what's right for the child. Mount Litera Zee School is backed by Zee Learn Limited, which ensures that our school has the finest and most well-researched curriculum delivered by well-trained academicians who are driven by the philosophy of what's right for the child. Our school provides holistic education through its unique Litera Octave pedagogy, which is built on the foundations of emerging student profile. The school strives to provide quality education for all its learners. And this helps us to keep the child at the center of everything we do and ensure single-minded devotion to their growth and development. As our mission states, we aim to create an ambience that provides a continuous encouragement and motivation for enhancing initiative and drive, innovativeness, creativity, original thinking, and an insatiable appetite for knowledge. Moreover, we stay true to our vision, which is to create an excellent educational institution synthesizing the human values with the highest quality of teaching learning using modern technology-driven tools for preparing a well-rounded personality for our society. To shape global minds on the Indian soil. To ensure this, the school provides every student an access to world-class infrastructure and an innovative curriculum that promotes the all-round development of the child, imbibing traditional values. I render thanks to our Chairman Sir, Correspondent Ma'am, Principal Ma'am and Vice Principal Ma'am, our teaching and non-teaching staff, and our students and parents who gave us their maximum support and cooperation. With this, we conclude the report. Thank you.
To achieve great things, two things are needed: a plan and not quite enough time. Yes, our MLZS managing team, students and our loving teachers worked so hard for this event. Let us have a glimpse of making of the event. media team. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge, said by Albert Einstein. It has been proven that recognition of one's effort is more highly valued than money. A good teacher, someone who believes in us and encourages us, helping us to achieve our goals, can change our life indelibly for the better. Now it's time to honor our teachers for their hard work and dedication. I would like to invite our Vice Principal, Mrs. Saigita Ma'am, to do the honors. I request our Chairman, Captain Gopinath Dayalan Sir, and our Chief Guest, Thiru A.J. Ravikumaran Sir, to honor the teachers.
A very good evening to everyone present here. I am extremely pleased to announce the contribution of each and every teacher receiving the award. The most impactful teacher award goes to Mrs. Anita, who pays close attention to students' cognitive development. The most enthusiastic teacher award is received by Mrs. Balamurgeshwari, a teacher who is eager to get involved and engages students to participate and stimulates them to explore. Mrs. Bhuvneshwari receives the most generous teacher award, a teacher who is always willing to give a lot of time and resources. The most focused teacher award is received by Mrs. Devika, a teacher who is efficient, capable, and able to complete a task successfully. Mrs. Emilia receives the most skillful teacher award, the teacher who likes to test one's ability and stimulate one's mind. The most adaptable teacher award is received by Mrs. Gayatri, who is able to easily modify to respond and alter to circumstances. Ms. Zee F. Siba receives the most eloquent teacher award, who follows a clear set of guidelines without bias. Mrs. Jennifer Christie receives the most professional teacher award, whose nurturing disposition makes confident that she always has the children's best interest at heart. Mrs. Kamini Rajesh receives the most cheerful teacher award, teacher who is efficient, capable, and able to complete a task successfully. Mrs. Kanchan Kumari receives the Self-Confident Teacher Award. A confident teacher would have a positive impact on his or her students' achievement. Mrs. Kumudini receives the Calm and Composed Teacher Award, whose animated explanations of concepts really engages the students. Mrs. Monisha receives the Multi-Talented Teacher Award, who looks for new situations where teaching can occur. The most energetic teacher award is received by Mr. Mukesh, a teacher with a lot of energy and is always active. Mrs. Pavitra receives the most efficient teacher award, a teacher who is always ready to give help to those in need and supportive. The most organized teacher award is received by Ms. Porkodi, a teacher with a great deal of insight and understanding. Mrs. Pratyuksha receives the most loyal teacher award, a teacher who displays positivity and optimism about the future. Mrs. Praveena receives the award for the most thoughtful teacher, a teacher who is original and creative and always introducing new ideas. Mrs. Renu Yadav receives the most hardworking teacher award, a hardworking teacher who is ambitious and impelled to reach a goal. The most sincere teacher award is received by Mrs. Revati, a teacher who guides the students towards their aims. Mrs. Sneha Desmukh receives the Child-Friendly Teacher Award, making a classroom where all students feel comfortable. Mrs. Soundarya receives the Most Persistent Teacher Award, one who is concerned about the well-being of their students. Ms. Uma Maheshwari receives the award for the most meticulous teacher, a teacher who displays positivity and optimism about the future. Mr. Yuvan, the most productive teacher, a teacher who successfully achieves the desired result. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Look for the heights, aim at the highest, and you shall reach the highest. He is a distinguished young educationist and a man of vision, a motivational speaker too, and the founder and director of 4 schools, and the winner of plentiful awards and titles. Yes, he is none other than our respected and honorable chairman, Captain Gopinath Dailan, sir.